Get those in there just a little bit, just to get it right. Next, we're gonna put on some gloves, because no glove, no love. We're gonna use extra large because I'm a black man and I got 2 hands and we're about to get it dirty. All right, next, I'm gonna add some of these mixed vegetables to it. You gotta have mixed vegetables in there. Get enough in there. Vegetables are good for you. All right, we're gonna do a balanced diet. Oh man, there we go. Don't worry, we're gonna break these on up. This is why I have on gloves, y'all. Okay, it's a very important step. Don't miss it. All right, next, we're gonna add some of this Campbell's cream of chicken. All right, cream of chicken. We're gonna put this whole can in there. We're gonna spread that out nice and even, just so when we mix it up, you don't have just big old blobs of chicken in your mouth. You're gonna have cream of chicken mixed in there. All right, now we are baking this in the oven. We got the oven preheated over there in the corner. We're gonna add a little bit of chicken broth because when it bakes, it's going to, evaporate a little bit. So we're not gonna put the whole thing of chicken broth. We'll save this for the next time. Well, I'm gonna put about half of this in there. That should be good. All right, if you feel the need to use a measuring cup, go ahead and measure that. All right, for me, I'm a real down-to-earth cook. I like to just, get my spatula in there and just dig around. We're gonna go ahead and mix all this in. Mix this up. Okay, once you feel like you have that nice and mixed, we want to see the chicken broth and the cream of chicken sort of mix a little bit at the bottom. Don't worry about getting it perfectly mixed, okay, because it is going to melt in the oven. But I do want to make sure that these chicken pieces are spread out. That looks good already. All right, now let's season it, all right? I put these seasonings on here. I want to show you how much. We're going to do a little black pepper. All right, I'm going to sprinkle some black pepper all over that. Not too much. Of course, you can put what you want to taste, but a little bit of pepper, okay? You want just to bite you just a little bit. Next, we're gonna use some of this salt-free garlic and herb seasoning, because if you don't have garlic and herbs in your food, like, why are you eating, all right? And you can be liberal with this because this doesn't have salt in it. This is just flavor. All right, next, let's get into the salt. We have adobo. All right, this is a staple in all Southern cooking, especially if you're making pot pie. It's a Southern thing. And if you don't know, now you know. Adobo, just a little bit. All right, not doing too much. Okay, you don't want to overdo it. There's plenty of sodium in our chicken broth. All right, next thing we're gonna add just a little bit of this pure ancient pink Himalayan sea salt. If you don't have pink salt, you can use any kind of salt you want. All right, and I'm gonna measure it. I only use about that much. That's about a teaspoon. Just gonna sprinkle that all on top. All right, great. Now let's just mix this one more time. Get all those seasonings put all the way through. So y'all should know something. I mean, I'm Chef Diggity. All right, I'm out here we out here on planet Earth, and I come out here and I like to make Earth food. I grew up in Texas, but I soon realized I wasn't destined to stay in Texas. So I'm anywhere you want me to be. And right now I'm on your phone, just making something real simple that you can make in your home. Easy to do. Doesn't take too much. You don't got to be a trained chef. Matter of fact, if you want to do what I do, just do it like this. All right, see? Simple as that. All right, now here we're coming to the hard part. All right. Next, we're gonna have to put the flaky biscuit layer on top. Grand's flaky layers, I love them. All right, so we're gonna just peel this thing off best we can. Boom, all right, pop that. Now we're not just gonna throw these on here. We're gonna have to put these into little cubes, all right? I'm gonna stretch them out. I'm gonna show you the best way to do it. Now these are the flaky ones. There's multiple ways to put this down, all right? So a couple ideas. Of course, this is where you can get creative. You can break them apart, all right, like that, and just, you don't want the layers to be too thick. So you can break them apart, stretch them out a little bit, all right? And just put them on there piece by piece. All right, so I'm breaking each one of these, I guess, into about 3 layers. So these are the flaky ones. If you don't have the flaky ones, then I'm gonna show you in just a second what you should do, and you can do it the same way. But if you don't have the flaky ones and you're dealing with that, then let me show you another way to do it. You're gonna take just one of these, all right, and just cut it. Cut it in half. I'm doing them in quarters, all right? So this is if it's not flaky, just for an example. And do the same way. Just flatten it out, stretch it out real nice, and we're gonna put it on there. We're gonna keep on doing this until this whole thing is covered, couverté. All right, we're gonna have everything underneath this. This is a pie, right? It's a chicken pot pie. I love doing this. My mom made chicken pot pie when I was growing up. I learned how to cook. My dad, he hated it because he wanted me to play baseball. And I was pretty good with the hands. I could catch a ball, but there's just something about, you know, eating that appealed to me more. So I did my thing till I got to where we at today. You know, Chef Shadigity. If you guys don't know about me, you can look me up. Just type it in, SHADIGIDY. All right. I'm one of the flyest guys you ever meet in the sky. I promise. All right, look. So we almost there. But this is why I like doing it with the flaky biscuits, because they're already, you know, broken up for you. You can just pull them apart like this, and they're nice big pieces that you can just stretch out. All right. We're almost done. I want to try to get this as covered as much as possible. Remember, they're biscuits, so they are gonna stretch out a little bit. Let me cover up some of these holes over here. Just good. So I want an even layer. All right, we're almost there. Bear with me, y'all. We're almost there. A few more pieces. This is why I say wear gloves, right? That way when you're done, you don't have to sit there and wipe a whole bunch of Grand's flaky biscuit off from underneath your fingertips. Tell you, that's the #1 way to get somebody sick in the kitchen, by the way, is your fingernails. So if you are cooking some chicken, especially if you're doing this recipe with raw chicken, which I don't recommend. If you do it with raw chicken, just cook the chicken in a pan first. It'll save you a lot of time because it takes longer to bake. But if you got the time, you can just put raw chicken in there and bake it longer. The only problem is you got to watch out for these biscuits, right? So you wouldn't want to burn your biscuits, so you'd have to bake it at a lower temperature. But we're gonna stay real basic here. So I think we've got a nice, good coverage here. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's good? I think it's good. All right, so next step is to slide this into the oven. I recommend we brush a little oil or just spray a little, you know, pan butter spray on top, and it's ready to go in the oven. Chop, chop. All right, pot pie is pot pieing. Let's try it. Let's see what we're doing. Let me check this out. Give me a nice little biscuit piece right here. Cut this piece out. That's why I like having these biscuits on there, because you got perfect little sized portions. Oh, okay, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's gooey. Okay, that looks chewy. Okay. All right. All right. I'm just gonna ruin my diet, but let's try it. You definitely got to do this. Everything I did, you do it. Your kids will love it. I promise. Oh my God. And it's hot too. But I'm finna eat it. I just burnt my tongue. Jesus Christ.